Adam Smith was born on June 16, 1723. He was a professor at the University of Glasgow, Scotland. He believed in free markets and government-free economy. He wrote the book The Wealth of Nations in 1776. His book talked about how economic freedom assured economic process and that the government shouldn't interfere with the economy. This idea was called laissez-faire capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system which involves the ownership of property by individuals. Each individual's goal is to make full use of this property and create significant profit out of it. Individuals and companies compete with one another to earn money, and this competition determines the amount of goods produced and the prices company owners may demand for these goods. He also believed that the government should let people do as they wish, which is also known as the laissez-faire. Adam Smith died on July 17, 1790.
Another person who believed in capitalism was Thomas Malthus. Malthus was born on February 13, 1766, and entered Jesus College of Cambridge in 1784. He wrote the book called An Essay on Principle of Population, 1798. Malthus believed that the population tended to exceed the amount of food supply, and most people were destined to be poor and miserable, without wars and epidemics to decrease the population. He died at the age of 68 on December 23, 1834. David Ricardo, a capitalistic thinker, was born on April 19, 1772, and he set up his own business as a dealer in government securities when he was 21. He wrote Principles of Political Economy and Taxation in 1817. He died at the age of 51 on September 11, 1823.
These thinkers believed in laissez-faire, which opposed all the government's effort to interfere with business, which is used in capitalism, but not at the extreme. They thought that creating minimum wage laws and better working conditions would ruin the free market system. This would create lower profits and undermine the production of wealth. Capitalism was a system of large financial institutions such as banks, stock exchanges, and large chartered trading companies. This system was once only used in Europe, but slowly expanded overseas in the 17th century. It expanded because economic growth of Europe declined and investors sought greater profits outside of Europe. Laissez-faire was an idea by Adam Smith which states that the government should not interfere with industrial business. It also let owners set working conditions without interference of the government.
However, there were people like Saint Simon who believed that the government can still take part in business whilst using the scientific method to set standards and examples for businesses to use. Saint Simon was born on October 17, 1760, and believed in positivism, a belief that the scientific method could solve both social and technical problems. He later died in 1825 and led the way for all new ideas of positivism.
Another positivist was Auguste Comte, who was born on January 19, 1798. He attended the University of Montpellier and became Saint Simon's disciple. He died at the age of 59 on September 5, 1857. Saint Simon and Auguste Comte opposed laissez-faire capitalism. They believed that the poor should be guided by scientists and form workers' community under the protection of benevolent business leaders.
Utopian socialists also opposed laissez-faire capitalism. One of the utopian socialists was Charles Fourier. He was born on April 7, 1772, in Besançon, France. He encouraged a reconstruction of society based on collective alliances of producers known as phalanges. These workers' needs would be met through mutual support and democratic self-government. Women would be equal to men, which would liberate both men and women from the oppressiveness of the traditional family structure. Fourier felt that the phalanges would distribute wealth more fairly than capitalism, and that the phalanges would contribute to the cooperative lifestyle and to individual self-fulfillment. This system became known as Fourierism. He later died on October 10th of 1837.